The school remains closed today as investigators pore over the suspect's journal to find out exactly how long he may have been plotting the attack.
This morning, 10 lives are being remembered after the massacre at Santa Fe High School.
It's been a nightmare.
Ashley Perkins proudly wears her mother's necklace. Ann Perkins was a substitute teacher who is now being honored as a hero.
She protected students, getting them out of there in the last moments of her life.
Hi guys, I'm Sabika.
Sabika Sheikh, an exchange student from Pakistan, also lost her life. Thousands attended a traditional Muslim funeral prayer service for her at a local mosque.
She wanted to be a businesswoman, and she says she wanted to impact the world. And I think she's done that.
So I can't do gaming videos because of my computer.
Shayna Fisher had just turned 16. Her mother says she was the first student killed and had been harassed by the suspected shooter for 4 months, rejecting his romantic advances. Although authorities have not confirmed the motive, she tells NBC News there were red flags.
He had T-shirts on his website, Facebook page, Born to Kill. He had a uniform with certain markers that could be viewed as potentially threatening.
According to witnesses, he burst into a classroom Friday wearing a trench coat and yelled surprise, even taunting his victims during the carnage, singing "Another One Bites the Dust" in between shots. But his attorney, Nicholas Pale, says Pagourtzis is a quiet teenager who had no criminal record.
Were any red flags missed here?
We don't believe so.
Unlike Parkland, the aftermath of this latest rampage is not spurring calls for more gun control in Deep Red, Texas.
You should never get rid of guns because, in my opinion, the officer in there, the only way he kept that student from harming and killing more kids was with a gunfight.
Instead, the state's lieutenant governor says teachers should be allowed to be armed and schools should have fewer entrances.
There should be 1 or 2 entrances at most, and we should have law enforcement looking at those entrances.
Overnight, singing superstar Kelly Clarkson, the host of the Billboard Music Awards and a Texas native, making an emotional plea against gun violence.
And once again, y'all, we're grieving for more kids that have died. Why don't we not do a moment of silence? Why don't we do a moment of action? Why don't we do a moment of change? Why don't we change what's happening?
Among the 13 people wounded was police officer John Barnes, who confronted the gunman. He is still in the hospital, and authorities say if not for him, the death toll could have been much higher. Savannah and Hoda.
All right, Gabe, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.